Update. My parents told me, we can't afford the beach house this year. 2 weeks later, I saw photos of them and my siblings in a private villa. Then they called me for help with their rental problem, but I had a surprise waiting for them. I spent the rest of the morning with Harold, reviewing my options and forming a strategy. By the time I left his office, I had everything I needed to remind my family that actions have consequences. That evening, as I sat in my apartment looking through old beach house photos, my phone rang. It was my mother. "Sarah, honey," she said, her voice tense, "we seem to have a situation here at the beach house." I smiled, knowing exactly what was coming. "Oh, what kind of situation?" "Well, the strangest thing, there's apparently some issue with the access road. Some sort of permit problem. We can't get our cars out of the driveway." I could hear voices in the background, Dad arguing with someone, Emma's distinctive whine, Michael's attempts to problem solve. "That's terrible," I said, keeping my voice neutral. Almost as terrible as discovering my family went on vacation without me after lying about canceling it. Silence on the other end. "Then, you know about that. Instagram is a very public platform, Mom. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll figure something out. After all, you've got the whole family there to help." Well, almost the whole family. "Sarah, wait." I hung up, then turned off my phone. They had 2 weeks of vacation planned at the beach house. 2 weeks to contemplate their choices, while dealing with their increasingly limited access options. Sometimes, I thought, looking at my grandfather's letter again, the best lessons come from unexpected teachers. And this lesson was just beginning. The calls started at 6 a.m. the next morning. "First, Dad, Sarah, this is ridiculous. You need to fix whatever you've done with the access road. We have dinner reservations at La Mer tonight." Then Mom, "Honey, I know you're upset, but this isn't the way to handle things. We were just trying to have a quiet family vacation." "Michael, sis, come on, you're being petty. So we have one vacation without you, it's not the end of the world." "Emma, you're ruining everything." My Instagram followers were expecting daily beach content. I let them all go to voicemail, each message more desperate than the last. Instead of responding, I spent the morning with Harold, reviewing the next phase of our plan. "Your father's trying to find a workaround," Harold said, hanging up his phone. "He's already contacted 3 different lawyers, looking for loopholes." I nodded, unsurprised, and they've all told him the same thing, the road access is ironclad. "Your grandfather made sure of that." Harold smiled, shuffling through some papers. "But that's not even the best part." He handed me a document that made my eyebrows rise. "The doc, your family's fancy boats aren't going anywhere without your permission. And according to the harbor master, they've got quite the lineup of water activities planned for the next 2 weeks.